Hi, and welcome to our course, Applying Modal Color to Your Music. My name is Tim, and together we'll explore modes and how we can use them to create music. This course assumes you're already pretty comfortable composing with scales, creating melodies, and harmonizing them with chords. So without further ado, let's dive in. So first off, what is a mode? A mode is basically a reordering of the notes of a scale. It's like we're shifting over and changing the note we start on. For example, let's consider a G major scale. Normally, we would play the scale starting on G, and almost all the notes are natural, and we have only one sharp, this F sharp. Great. So what would happen if we play this scale starting on the note A instead of G? And we'll end on A as well. So the G major scale starting and ending on A. Let's hear what that would sound like. So this is a mode, and we say that it's the second mode of the G major scale because it starts on A, the second note of G major. So in the end, we get this new kind of scale that starts on A. It's not major and it's not minor, it's something else. We call this one the A-Dorian mode, but we'll go into specifics later. It's just a different half-step, whole-step scale pattern. Let's look at one more example, and this one might be more familiar. Again, imagine we're looking at the G major scale, and suppose we start playing it from the sixth note, the E, and we play through the whole scale until we reach the next E. So I'm going to drop this down an octave like this, so it's easier to read. So here we go, the notes of the G major scale starting and ending on E. Hey, wait a minute. This sounds like an E minor scale, and in fact it is. It's also the sixth mode of G major, because we started on the sixth note of the G major scale, E, and we call this one the Aeolian mode. More on that later. So that's the idea of what a mode is. We take a scale, and by changing the starting and ending note, we can create a new type of scale with its own half-step, whole-step pattern. In this way, sometimes I think of a mode like a permutation of a scale. And all the modes have these Greek-sounding names because historically they were named after regions in and around ancient Greece. And when we write music with a mode, we call it modal music, just so you know. Theoretically, you could explore the modes of any scale, but in this course, we'll be looking at the modes of the major scale. Those are pretty common and very useful to learn. In our next video, I'm going to show you a faster way to access these modes.